All right, so wonderful news. Shuls are returning, and I look forward to seeing a few people in Shul this coming Saturday, this coming Shabbat morning. But obviously there's pre-registration, there's hand sanitization, there's all these restrictions we still have to adhere to. But at least we're going back, which is wonderful. So I want to wish everyone Shabbat Shalom. And just a thought, coming out of Shavuot, interesting idea, how the first of the 10 commandments were told, I am Hashem your God who took you out of the land of Egypt. And that is the description that God uses to describe himself as the one and supreme God. The question is, why does Hashem use that example, taking the Jews out of Egypt, when Hashem could have used a much greater description, that Hashem was the designer, the architect of the entire universe. Hashem created the world. That would have been a much more awesome statement to describe God as the one and only God. Why? I am God that took you out of Egypt. And one of the answers is that, you see, the Jewish people had just been redeemed. They knew Egypt very well. They were the subjects of persecutions, of the genocide that happened there. Yes, the creation of the world was wondrous, was miraculous, even more incredible. But that was something which was in theory. Yes, the world was created many hundreds and thousands of years before that. But Egypt they could understand. It was relevant. And God wanted to be relevant to the people. And I think it's a beautiful idea, the relevance that we have, that God has to be personal to us. And I think when we can walk outside, thank God we're very lucky that now we can get out, we can go about our lives once again, obviously with a certain amount of precautions, but God as being a relevant being in our lives. And I think if we can learn to live with that faith, that there is someone out there that cares about us, that we can always open up our mouths and talk to and pray to, that God is relevant. He really has a place in our lives. I think that can be a transformative idea, to truly learn to live with the one God. And yes, while we may have been raised learning about God, about monotheism, about religion, the secret is to make it relevant to us, to make it real. Because if we can make it real, then it will take on a whole new level. Then we will start seeing life through the prism of blessing, of gratitude, that every moment is precious, that we've been divinely chosen for a specific task and activity that only we can do. And it is so empowering. So that's my message coming out of Shavuot. Let's see ways, find ways that we can make our religion, make our God relevant and real. Shabbat Shalom.